Yo, what up, bro? I was watching videos, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir, man.
How the road treat?
Man, it's not bad, man. It's not bad. Yeah, I'm about 7 months, almost 8 months in. Yeah, trying to get down sometime, man, but I'm trying to stay, stay encouraged.
Look, all I can say, man, just enjoy your time while you're out here,
For sure, man, for sure.
A lot of people who wish they could be out here.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Never get a chance to do this and see the places you get to see. So,
yes, sir.
while
yes,
you
sir.
out here, enjoy it, bro.
Man, got you, man.
I
Appreciate
you checking out the channel,
yes,
man.
Sir.
Appreciate
Always.
you being subscribed,
Yes, sir, bro. Appreciate you.
Yo, thank
yeah.
you. Yo, what's your name, by the way?
It's Davon, man.
Davon?
Yes, sir.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Davon.
to meet you too, bro.
Hey, man, appreciate
that, everything, bro.
That is exactly what I'm talking about right there. I had to get back in my truck, put my shirt on, put my hat on, just so I could go ahead and make this video, because that driver that you just seen run up to me and say what's up, I was backing one of those days. I was having one of those rough days as far as backing. Tired as ever. It was tight in this place, but everyone was helping each other out. It's like, I haven't seen that in a long time, as far as like, you see a driver that's having trouble getting into a spot. People will sit there and rather pull out their phone and wait to see if this driver is going to hit something so they can have something to share, I guess, instead of getting out the truck to go help that driver out. But that driver that I spoke to, like he said, he 8 months in, he said he was having a bad day until he ran into me. I was having a bad day until I ran into him. So it was like, it was one of those like situations where, like, man, God put the right people in the right place at the right time, and it worked out that way. Because I just wanted to thank him for jumping out to help me, and then right after I jumped out of my truck, then I helped him back into his spot. So yeah, but there's something that's kind of like been brought to my attention. Oh, I done missed my face. There's something that's been brought to my attention, and I had a driver say, "Hey, man, I heard you slowed down on your content because you wasn't making any money out here." Let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna put some stubs like right here, I guess. I'm gonna let them continuously drop, I guess, each week. Nah, I stopped making content because I am making money. I slowed down on my content because I am making money. It wasn't because I wasn't. It's because I've been out here running so much. But a lot of people don't understand that just to make these videos, especially some of the ones where I'm like putting in a good amount of edits or like trying to liven up the video, especially the ones like that, it takes me all of 6 hours sometimes to do, 4 to 6 hours to put together a video. My computer's super slow. This footage is 4K content, and it's a large file. So, and I'm doing this all from inside the truck after I got done running 10 hours, a day. So yeah, bear with me. My content did slow down a little bit. I'm not in the yard jockey truck like I was before, and just doing, I guess, I had all day to work on the content. And then when I was with Martin, they pretty much, I wasn't doing as much edits. I'm not gonna say nothing bad about that company, but yeah, I wasn't doing as much edits. I was just recording, posting. And yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there because a lot of people I see will, are pretty much, waiting to see, hey, is he going to succeed? Is he going to pay this off? And not always in a bad way. Some people are waiting to see what's going to happen in a good way. They might be waiting to see, hey, if he completes this, I may jump into this too. And either way, however this situation goes, man, there was something that was just crossing my mind, and I was just thinking about, I'm just speaking about myself right now. All my life, I'm knocking on 40. I'm right there. I think I'm 39. I'm knocking on 40. But in my entire life, I would start something, not finish it. Start something, not finish it. Man, I done did almost every type of job you can think of, man. I worked in nuclear plants. I've worked in warehouses. I've worked as a painter. I've worked as, like, if you can think of it, if there's a job out here, I've probably done everything but work for Congress and been the president. I've done it all. But one thing I noticed about myself is, like, I gain like a little bit of interest, and as soon as things get a little bit rough or it's just not going the way that I really wanted to go, I just put it to the side and I just quit. I'm on to the next thing. Even sometimes it may get so good that I start getting scared of, oh man, the taxes are gonna kill me, or like just little things that I would search for to discourage myself from completing something that I started. And when I jumped into this and I got here, I've even done it with this. Sometimes I jumped in here, and the kids may be having some issues going on at home, or the wife is saying she missed me and stuff like that, and it just starts to make me be like, hey man, I'm about to hang this up too and find me in something local or do something like that. Just anything. Your mind starts to play tricks on you to get you to quit. It's like the devil want to see you, like, they don't want to see you make it. So I said to myself this time, when I started this one, I said to myself, however this go, I'm not quitting. Like, no matter what, there is no quitting this. I started it, and I'm going to finish it. I'm going to let this be the very first thing that I've actually started and finished. Because I'm quite sure there's a lot of you guys that are watching this right now that do the same thing as me. A lot of us do it. Either we procrastinate on jumping onto something, or we start something and we never finish it. Either way, you never get to see the end results. And I just was letting this be out there because I know that there's a couple drivers, in fact, a good amount of drivers that went and picked up their trucks. And I know that there's a vast amount of drivers that have never leased in their life, or never even just like in the slightest bit ever ran a business, that are saying that leasing is just a scam. Now, I will say this: there are some companies out here that are scams. There are some companies out here. I cannot deny that. But if I'm bringing it to you as information when I talk about SFI, I'm not going to talk about any other companies. To me, I'll just tell you straight up: if you got your truck from the same company you're going to be running for, 9 times out of 10 it's a scam. They setting you up. They making you pay for that truck, and at the end of it, you'll probably never pay it off. They'll start feeding you loads, especially if they're dispatching you. Towards the end, they'll start feeding you crappier and crappier loads until your pockets run dry and you can't do it anymore, and you end up bringing the truck back. Right towards the end, they set it up like that almost every single time. This one here is different because I'm not locked into one company. I grab this truck and I'll take this truck anywhere I want to take it. And that was one of the main things that I wanted with this, is because I didn't want anyone dangling the title over my head and, hey man, you're almost there, but you gotta run these loads that aren't paying nothing. So, and then you're stuck, you can't leave. So that's pretty much, what I wanted to get across today, man. If you don't, the ones that did pick up their truck and the ones that's thinking about going to get their truck, do not let what you see online discourage. Do your research. Do as much research. Don't even take my word. What works for me may not work for you. Do your research and find out what exactly is going to work for you. And if you feel as though it's going to work for you, give it a shot. And then when you give it a shot, give it your all. Don't just, oh man, I had a rough week this week, and you're ready to bring it back or let it go. If you're gonna give it a shot, jump in it all the way. Really run. If you're struggling, ask questions. The ones that went and got a truck from me, they call me all the time, and I have no issue. Sometimes I may be driving or I may be on the phone, and I'll shoot them a message, hey, I'll hit you later, or text me or something like that. So I remember to give them a call when I park the truck. But all in all, I get back with everyone. The ones that have called me have pretty much been successful. They haven't had any issue. Usually they call me for like the first 2 weeks, and after the first 2 weeks, I don't hear from them anymore. I'll call them and they be like, hey bro, I got it, man. I'm all good. I'll call you if I need you, but right now I'm all good. I figured it out. I'm running. I'm making my money now, and I'm straight. So that right there in itself, for me, is a blessing, and I appreciate it. And I'm glad that the information that, you know, that I was able to bring to people has been able to change their lives. So yeah, for the ones that did get their truck, man, congratulations. A lot of you called me this week. It was probably about 6 of you that called me, and even the ones that called me last week. To each one of you, congratulations. Like I said, always, every single one of you guys got my number, you got my email, you guys can hit me whenever you need me. And if you're having issues or any trouble, let me know. So, especially like if you took your truck to JB Hunt. Some of you guys took your truck somewhere else. I don't know how their system works. I don't know how Landstar goes, or I don't know how any of that runs over there. So I may have to find me some connections within Landstar that I can plug you in with, and they may be able to guide you over there. But as far as the ones that went to JB Hunt, you already know. Hit my line, I got you. And whatever you do, and whatever you hear, and however you feeling when you having a rough, you know, sometimes you guys seen my ups and downs on this channel, and I'm still here. So whatever's going on, or whatever you're going through, all I can say is, and all I can encourage you to do, is not quit. You start something, we finish it. And that's all I got for today, man. I'm going.